Hey Spices! So today is part 3 on our series of making hard apple cider. If you want to see the other 2 parts, I will link them in the description box below and in the iCard above. So today we are going to be bottling our cider, so we're going to be mixing what we need in these buckets and turning it into hard apple cider. So let's go spice things up.
What we got here is some preparations in getting this cider made. First of all, you see the bottle caps in boiling water. That's the quickest and easiest way to sanitize those. The water boiling back here is going to be used for my corn sugar. I'm going to add a cup of corn sugar to it since I have about 5 gallons of cider. I'll mix that in the cider before I bottle it. That's going to add the carbonation and put the final touches on the cider. Alright, here's the corn sugar, also known as dextrose priming sugar. We're going to add 1 cup to that freshly boiled water. It's cooled down just a little bit. Again, this adds the carbonation. You have to wait 2 weeks after you bottle. And that'll allow enough time for the carbonation and the finishing of the cider. And we have about a cup of corn sugar there. When our cider's ready in our 5-gallon bucket, we'll add that and stir it up, and then we'll bottle. This is our fermenting cider we have right here. It's been going for about 2 weeks. The recommendation is 10 to 14 days. But as it's been fermenting, the sediment has been collecting on the bottom. So before we mix in the corn sugar, we're gonna take all the good cider that doesn't have sediment in it, put it in here. We'll leave the sediment in the bottom, and then we'll add our corn sugar here.
We are about to bottle it, and this is 5 gallons, which is about 50 bottles. Is that right? 50 bottles?
So we did sanitize everything, but just in case there's a little leftover sanitizer in here, we're gonna use this tool and get it cleaned out so that we have a solid stream of fresh cider. And in goes our corn sugar.
This is the leftover sediment, and as you see, it is kind of thick and less clear, so we are not pouring that into bottles.
And now we're gonna stir the corn sugar. Just make sure you have a sanitized spoon or stirring stick.
Alright, this made 51 bottles, and now we have to put the caps on.
Here are our bottle caps. They're pretty cheap at the store. This awesome tool I think was 15 bucks. This caps it and keeps it airtight. And just like that, we got a beer ready. The beer does have to wait 2 weeks to carbonate, but after that 2 weeks, it's time to chill and get ready to enjoy some awesome cider.
once again, we are storing our cider, our bottles even, in the closet. But after 2 weeks, we get to drink these.